All right, so I want to read this to you. This is a summary of, or if you want, call it a recap of the her very first interview, which hasn't been aired. It has been recorded. I don't know when they're gonna air this interview. This is just a transcript, like a summary transcript of that interview, but the official interview has not been aired to the public yet. And I wonder why. Why is that? Why are you not putting that why the secrecy? Why are you not putting that interview, the full interview, to the public, for people to see on the video on the YouTube? So I'm a little. You see, that's the whole thing that worries me and other people. Is like, why all the secrecy? Why edit everything? Why we have to cut everything, edit everything, and put it in a little summary for us to read? Why can't you just release the interview to everyone on YouTube publicly so everybody can see it publicly, right? I mean, see that right there, it's already a red flag. All right. And this is why everyone's so concerned. All right. And of course, Microsoft is not helping themselves when they're like doing it like this. Just release the interview, full interview, let us judge the interview based on what she says. Right? We'll make our own judgment, we'll make our own assumption. But anyway, this is from Slashdot. This is on Facebook. So I'm gonna read this to you, and then I'll give you my opinions on it. Okay. This is basically a summary, a recap of that interview. So let's just read this, and then I'm going to give you my honest opinions about it. All right. In her first major interview as Microsoft's new gaming chief, Asha Sharma said that great games must deliver emotional resonance and distinct creative voice, while making clear that she has no tolerance for bad AI. Wait a minute. We'll get to that. That she has no tolerance for bad AI. So what does that mean? That means that you're still going to include AI, but it's not going to be a bad AI. How do you distinguish the difference between a good AI and a bad AI? See, already here, I'm already like a red flag. Uh, red flag. Stepping in after Phil Spencer's retirement, she pledging consistency, community trust, and human first approach to storytelling as Xbox enters a new era. Variety reports Sharma was quick in laying out her top priorities for Microsoft Gaming in an internal memo, announcing her promotion, noting great games. Great games. Okay, well, we'll see. A year and a half from now, next year, we'll see. We'll see what happens in 2027. The return of Xbox and the future of play as her three main commitments on the gaming community. So, first, what makes a great game for Sharma? Whose role prior to Core AI include top positions in Instacart and Meta? I mean, it's laughable. You look at her resume. I mean, I'm not trying to make fun of her resume, but it's like your resume is AI. So you used AI to inject AI agents inside Instacart and Meta. Okay, instead of having a human. No wonder so many people got blocked on Meta Horizon World because you don't have a human reviewing it. You have just a AI bot blocking people left and right without even investigating what really happened. That happened to me many times in Meta Horizon World. That's why I left. It's like I'm getting tired of getting blocked. Anybody can just flag you, and that's it. The AI will block you, ban you for 3 days without even reviewing it with human. And then after 3 days, they lift the ban. You come back. I mean, just ridiculous. You see the issue, the problem with AI, because you don't have a human looking at something. You have this programmed AI looking at things. Um, so anyway, the new Microsoft Gaming CEO tells Variety it's all about games with deep emotional resonance and a distinct point of view. She wants to develop stories that make players feel something. The kind of feelings Campo Santo's 2016 first-person mystery Firewatch elicit in her. I didn't think Firewatch was all that. It was a boring indie game. I didn't think it was much of anything. That's just my opinion. And if that's more of the stuff that she's willing to make, well, that's going to be more boring games, first party boring games. Sharma takes on the mantle as the head of the leading competitor to Sony, PlayStation, and Nintendo, knowing full well she's entering the role as an outsider of a large gaming community and has a lot to learn. Not that she has a lot to learn, but she has a lot to prove. Still, but Sharma says she got commitment to being grounded in what the community is telling us. Well, okay, we'll see. And we're telling you that we want great first party games, okay, without you inflicting or injecting artificial intelligence to make that game. I'm coming into gaming as a platform builder, Sharma said, adding that her goal is to earn the right to be trusted by players and developers and show the fan base that consistency over time. Well, look, I said this before. I think everyone deserves a fair shake. Everyone deserves to be given time to prove themselves. Okay, and we all should give her time to prove herself. And if she fails, well, then we'll be spoken about that as well. In her interview with Variety, and why isn't this interview being released publicly? Uh, why? Why is Variety not putting this interview publicly? You know what I mean? This interview should be put publicly so that everybody can see it. Sharma acknowledged the tumultuous state of gaming industry, referencing Matthews Bill's recent State of Video Gaming in 2026 report as evidence that the larger transformation of the sector is protecting what we believe in while remaining open-minded about the future. Again, another red flag. Protecting what we believe in while remaining open-minded about the future. Open-minded meaning using artificial intelligence. Oh, this is not even, honestly, this is so obvious, man. Unless you're really I don't know. I don't want to use the word stupid. Unless you're really stupid, then I don't know how you cannot see what's going on here. That this lady, it's going to be all about the artificial intelligence. What do you think she did on Home Depot and Instacart and Meta and real estate? She was using AI agents. I know this for a fact, okay? All right? Everyone's using AI agents because it's just cheaper than to hire so many people. Due to her strong background in AI, initial reaction to Sharma appointment have raised concerns about what her specific views are on the use of generative AI in the game development. Sharma says her stance is simple. She has no tolerance for bad AI. So that's like saying, I'm only going to use a good Terminator. I'm not going to use a bad Terminator. Like you will have a control over the good Terminator and bad Terminator. Like you will have the control over that. Like you can tell which one's a good Terminator, which one's a bad Terminator. This is such a ridiculous statement. AI has long been part of gaming and will continue to be. What? Wait a minute. We're not talking about the AI where you coding stuff and just make NPC do coded things that repeating the same thing over and over again. Like, yeah, there's AI in games, but those are not the advanced AI. They are like coded AIs. They're given specific tasks to do specific things, and they repeat those same things over and over again. And that's all they do. They're not like the advanced AI, like super AI that we have right now, that it's aware of itself and that it can think for itself. That's what we're talking about. And that's what, sadly, Rockstar is doing. You guys didn't know this? Well, let me break the news to you. In case you're wondering why Grand Theft Auto 6 has been delayed, it's because of the AI. The game is already finished, from what I have heard. Everything's done. The actors have finished. They packed their bags, the voicing, all of that. Everything's done. The only thing that's left is the AI, implementing AI into the Grand Theft Auto 6. And I think that's why there's a delay. That's why they're delaying the game, because they're testing this AI to see how it functions on the various different systems, PlayStation, Xbox, PC, etc., etc. Anyway, AI has long been a part of gaming and will continue to be, Sharma said, noting that gaming needs new growth engines. What do you mean by growth engines? Are you talking about a new AI generated AI agents to grow these engines? Are you talking about injecting AI agents to grow this engine so the AI can create the video game, just like we see all those videos of AI of Leon, Resident Evil, and Brad Pitt versus Tom Cruise, right? Is that what we're talking about? Like the AI will be making video games? That's what she means by this. I mean, I don't know how else do you want me to interpret this other than growth engines. Just listen. You can read this just like I can read. You have two eyeballs just like I have. And this indicates only one thing. I know it's an innuendo, but I can read throughout this innuendo, and I know what she indicates. She's indicating that the gaming needs new growth engines, meaning new AI bot agents farms. So you're gonna grow AI farms. You're gonna grow AI agents to create video games. You're gonna tell developers, "Hey, don't worry about it. We can save you money." And you know what? The studios will be happy. Like, all right, well, if we don't have to hire all these actors, we don't have to hire all these people to do this job. We can just, create this ourselves and have the AIs do it for ourselves. And companies love that when they don't have to spend a lot of money. They're like, hey, at least even if the game sucks, we didn't spend a lot of money. So we're still going to make more money than what we spent. It's almost like they want to guarantee. So that's why they're using AI. They want the guaranteed money. But the problem with this is that doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to make great games that we are going to enjoy, because the human is not being in there as the creator to use his emotions, to use his thinking, right? To use his creative ideas. The human is not making it, meaning the AI is making it. And I think this is one of the reasons why Phil Spencer and Sarabon don't want to be part of this nonsense, because they know in order for you to make great games, you need minds like Hideo Kojima, you need minds like Neil Druckmann, you need creative minds like Todd Howard, right? That's how that happens, Or what's the other guy? From Quantic Dreams, the French guy. I forgot his name. Anyway, the guy from Quantic Dreams, the guy who created Heavy Rain, right? I forgot his name. But anyway, he's the head of Quantic Dreams. They sent me a message, actually. The Quantic Dreams sent me a message that they're working on a game or something. But it's not like a big game. It's like a strategy type game, like a small indie game. It's nothing big. They're not like telling me, oh, we're working on something big. They might be working on something big for PlayStation 6, but I'm sure they're keeping that secret. So anyway, like, these were the creative minds. Like, all of these creators that I just mentioned, they're all humans. And they all made it these great games like Heavy Rain, Skyrim, Elder Scrolls, Fallout, Metal Gear Solid, the Resident Evil creators, Final Fantasy creators, who created Mario, right? Right? Who created Zelda? These are all creative minds, human minds. And that's the only way that you can create something emotional and great. Even Jim Cameron says, like, you still need someone with a creative mind to be able to create something great. Even Spielberg said that. Even Christopher Nolan said that. That's why they all speak against the AI. That's why no one is really thrilled about the AI. Who's thrilled about the AI? The corporations, the greed, the big corporations, because they want to make money. That's who's excited about it. The greedy corporations are excited about it because they want to save money. Greedy corporations like Nvidia that you guys speak so highly about. What do you think Nvidia is all about? AI. What do you think Microsoft is all about? AI. What do you think Facebook it's all about? AI. All these greedy corporations are all about the AI, and I'm not a fan of that. I've spoken about that publicly, that I'm not a fan of AI, and I don't think I'm alone in this. I think a lot of people side with me that they're against the AI. You know, but the genie's out of the box now. It is what it is. Um, enjoy the freak show. Sharma said nothing that the games need new growth engines, but the great stories are created by humans. Great stories are created by humans. Okay, but that's just her saying it. I want to see the results. Uh, Mrs. I don't know if she married or not. Let's just call her Miss Sharma. Miss Sharma, you gotta show me the proof, the evidence. Yeah, it's a one thing to talk about it. It's another thing to show the example. So what we want to see now, we want to see the example. Yeah, it's all fine and dandy. She says that she doesn't want the bad AI, and she knows that the great stories are created by humans. Okay, if you know that the great stories are created by humans, then you should not encourage AI to be put in there in the first place. You can use AI to help you create an engine, like a graphics engine, to make it more realistic, to make it more good, to make the movements of the characters more realistic, to make, you know, to make the game look more realistic. Yeah, you can use AI for that, to recreate uh, the imagination of what the human mind has, to recreate that on a canvas. You can use AI for that, sure. And there's nothing wrong with it if you're going to use AI for that, to make the games look more realistic, right? Uh, but if you're going to use AI for virtually everything inside a game, that's a problem. You should have a human create these games. Like I said, I don't have any problem if you use an AI for, creating a level, to make level look realistic, to make, the features of the person that you're trying to create, the character, to make it look realistic. That's fine and dandy. We all want to see realistic graphics, realistic realism, physics, and all that. Sure, but only if you use it for that. I don't think anyone will. I don't think anyone will complain. No one will complain about that. But the issue is, the problem is, when you start using AI for everything. Okay, and this is why a lot of people are concerned. Um, look. I just want to say this. As I said previously, we'll see. Like I said, next year, 2027. The reason I say September, by the end of September 2027, because that will be officially a 1 year since she started, uh, like running the show on her own. Phil Spencer will still be there with her till October. But after October, he officially packs his bags and he leaves. So after October, all the way till the end of September, that'll be officially, by 2027. That'll be officially. That's why I said the end of September 2027, because she's leaving in October of this year, 2026. So by the end of next year, 2027 September, that'll be 1 full year. So we'll review, we'll look and see what she has done on her own. After Phil Spencer officially leaves in October, we'll see what she has done on her own for 12 months. And, I'll make another video in October of 2027, if I'm still alive, if nothing happens to me, God forbid. If I'm still around, 2027, in October 2027, next year, I'll make a video where I will let you know what I think about her job performance so far. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people will have their own opinions about her performance in about a year, because 1 year, that tells you everything you need to know about what this person is doing, what her plans are, and the future of the Xbox, etc., etc. So right now it's still early to judge her and to say anything. Like I said, you have to give her time. And like I said, we'll find out next year, 2027, October 2027. We'll find out what decisions she has made, what she has, implemented with this new vision, future of Xbox, what the new console is going to look like, what new first-party games is she's making, and what those first-party games are, etc., etc. What her, plans are for the Game Pass. Is she going to cut the price on Game Pass, etc., etc. There's just so many things that we need to look at next year, October 2027, because that will be one full year of her, running the show by herself. And, Phil Spencer will be, you know, not there anymore. He will leave this October 2025, and that's it. He's retired. So, like I said, we'll just have to wait and see. So right now, that's all we can do is just wait and see. But again, I'm not too thrilled. Okay, I'm not too thrilled about her, as I'm sure not many people are thrilled either. I'm sure she's a nice person, man. Like I always tell people, yeah, she's nice. But remember, it has nothing to do with your looks. It has nothing to do with your personality. Business is business. Don't, people always, yeah, but it has nothing to do with anything. Are you fit for the job? I mean, yeah, your personality and you looking good and attractive has nothing to do with the job. I don't care how you look. I don't care about your personality, because that has nothing to do with the job. The job is, what is your experience running a large video gaming corporation like Xbox? Have you managed any video games, big companies in the past, right? They should have hired, what's her name? The creator of Assassin's Creed. I forgot her name. The one that was appointed to work for Google Stadia. I forgot her name. If you guys can leave a comment, help me out. Let me know what her name is. They should have hired her. At least she has experience making good video games. She created Assassin's Creed franchise, and Assassin's Creed franchise is a great franchise. And she worked on video gaming industry for a long time. She knows Phil Spencer. She knows Cliffy B from Gears of War. She knows Todd Howard. She knows a lot of people. So why didn't they hire her? Like that's who I would have hired. That's who I would have brought to the to the team to be part of the Xbox, and a lot of Xbox fans would have been happy about that. But with her, it's like all this AI talk, AI. I look at her, I look at AI. I think of AI. When I look at Asha Sharma, I'm thinking AI. I'm sure anyone who looks at her is only thinking one thing: AI, artificial intelligence. But then again, these are my opinions. Everyone will have their own opinions. I think everyone deserves a fair shake. Let's wait. Let's wait. Like I said on my previous videos, let's wait till 2027 October, and then on October 2027 next year, we'll know exactly what she has accomplished. Excuse me, what she has accomplished, what she has done, and we'll judge her based on her work performance. It's like an evaluation. We'll look at her evaluation after 1 year. Come October 2027, we'll look at her evaluation, and then based on that evaluation, even I will make a video and I will let you know what I think. I hope I'm wrong. I hope she does well. I want Xbox to be successful. I don't want Xbox to fail. Okay? But right now Xbox is not like it's not sitting in a good spot. All right? It's not really sitting in a good place. Let's just be honest about that. Even this sad Xbox shill is telling you it's not really sitting in a good place. And sure, I don't want to see this brand fail. I have a lot of history with Xbox. I play a lot of Xbox games, as you guys did. And I don't want to see this. I don't want to see any brand failed. I didn't even want to see Stadia fail, but I knew that Stadia was going to fail because of the decisions that Phil Harrison made. Good old Phil Harrison made. And but I enjoyed Stadia. I didn't want to see Stadia fail, but I knew that it was going to fail. I made a prediction in 2021. Remember, I made that prediction in 2021, and guess what happened? I was right. But I want to be proven wrong. But I can only use my logical thinking and look at see what people are doing and connect the dots and use logical thinking and then make my own opinion about it. But all of my opinions are based on logical thinking, based on what I'm seeing, based on what I'm reading, based on what I'm hearing. And I like to stick to the facts. I don't want to stick to people's personal feelings, blah, blah, blah. I usually stick with the facts and what has she done, what has she made, what decisions has she made. That's the evaluation. Just like any job, you evaluate a employee based on their evaluation, what they have achieved in 12 months, And based on that evaluation, you can determine if they're fit for the job or not fit for the job. Did they fail or did they became successful, right? That's why we have evaluation, So anyway, thank you for watching this video. Please leave a comment down below. Let me know. You don't have to wait 1 hour to leave a comment. You just have to subscribe. Just make sure you subscribe. The only way you can comment, guys, is by subscribing. You will have to subscribe to leave a comment. So that way I know that you're genuine, and I also know that you are you, that you're not some, AI bot or AI generated, farm bot or a troll. Okay, so you have to subscribe. Okay. Thank you for watching.